Prisoners is the New York City Council was supposed to be. We've been friends way before I went inside. And Alberto Carrion, the former borough president, he always says, we had an activity for Jose in Puerto Rico, and he said, listen, if Jose Rivera ever invites you to Vieques to go swimming, coño, no vaya. I went and I had to do 40 days of it. I love you, Jose. Thank you for being who you are. This is home. I don't know if you guys know, September 10th was my 10th anniversary in prison. There's still prisoners inside, so when I say the names, please say presente. Carlos Alberto Torres. Oscar López Pineda. Avelino González Flavio. I don't know if you guys know, Leonard Page here, our Native American brother, was just denied parole after 33 years in prison. And I'm asking everyone, it's nice that we're celebrating. It's wonderful that I'm here. And my friends are here, and my life friends is here. Tony, happy birthday.
Thank you.
But we need to move the stamina. We have to keep the movement going. That enthusiasm that's created my release and my comrades' release has to be germinated. We have to create a new walking pace of freedom. So that I ask all of you to please be involved in the new campaign, because we have to create a freedom campaign so that my comrades can walk the streets, can be in Puerto Rico, can share what they sacrificed, because they are incredible men. Pedro was like something else. Pedro was a dear friend, my brother. The Petri family is my family. The obituary he finalized in my house, and I came out of prison in Old San Juan. He read, and he said, and Dylcia took me out of the closet. And I went, oh, really? And this young sister from the University of Puerto Rico se para al lado, and she goes, mira, Dylcia. I said, She said, Pedro's gay. Pedro was standing on this side of me. He said, give me the mic. He said, let me make it very clear. The only closet that Dylcia took me out was not of being gay, but was the poetry closet. She paid me $250 to do the Puerto Rican obituary in Brooklyn College. Pedro has been part of my life for so many years. Him and Papa used to get drunk and call collect. No matter where they are. And they say, hey, D, can we take a cab? Fucking take the train. And Pedro did it. I talked to Pedro a couple of hours before he passed to his other existence. And at midnight, Angelo Alicea, 1 o'clock in the morning, Angelo Alicea called me and said, Dean, what are you doing? And I said, I'm sleeping. He said, Mom, we just called to let you know that Pedro passed. I came out of my room, because as a matter of fact, I wasn't sleeping. I was working on my computer. And I went around, and my cell fell. And I said, coño, Pedro. So it cost me $100. I said, that's the most expensive collect call. But you know what? It was worth it because it came from Pedro. And he ain't got the true, Papa. When you hear that sound, for the longest, you know, he used to break bottles of rum and doesn't matter. So when you feel somebody laughing from the bottom of the belly, that's Pedro. When a drink of rum se cae, or Jack Daniels in the morning, you see it jumping around, Pedro will always be with us because his work, his spirit, his level of consciousness was so beyond everybody. Then and now, and I think in the future. I know the new phrase is talked about, let's go do things out of the box. Pedro was born out of the box in a different place, and that's why he's the only man that I know, the only human being, that chose to pass to a new existence between two time zones. So I'm going to share with you my piece I wrote. Thank you. To Pedro, 10 years in freedom. Freedom comes from our souls. It is part of our essence, freedom. At times we suffer for freedom, and the end result is always beneficial. Freedom. Once I arrived to Boricua and I felt freedom immediately in my heart, because our people received me from all walks of life with heartfelt embraces. Freedom. One thing I have realized is I have always been free, even while incarcerated under the worst of conditions. Freedom. Personal freedom comes from within, when one is clear about what one believes in. I believe in the freedom of my homeland, Puerto Rico. Freedom. People say that I have a way of being that is strong, yet tender. I try to allow my heart to always guide me. Freedom. I have walked the streets of Old San Juan, Guanica, Jaduya, Jalco, Ajuntas, Las Marias. I have seen every day the need for freedom. Freedom. Puerto Rico appears to be free. Our people smile and dance and party and share, yet our country is still not free. We remain a colony of the United States of America, never being able to have self-determination. Freedom. In 10 years, I have witnessed many beautiful awakenings. The victory of Yeques, the outburst of support for Comandante Feriberto Ojeda Rios after his assassination by the FBI. Freedom. The streets were filled with children, elders, government workers, even the police saluted his funeral entourage. Freedom. As time passes, the victims are forgotten. Reality sets in. Nothing truly happens or has changed. Conditions of poverty, poor housing, miseducation, corruption prevail. But repression is alive and well. We must continue forward, never losing our spirit to be free. Freedom. I reside in Luisa, where the Cimarrones live, and the essence of our African roots are from. Young people there don't even know who Lolita Lebrón or Adolfina Villanueva are. They have no knowledge of the struggles their ancestors have endured. Freedom. Bomba and planas are heard on the streets every weekend. And once a year, everyone hits the streets to celebrate La Fiesta de Luisa. Freedom. I wish we could celebrate the beauty of Mother Africa every day. I wish we could show our children the beauty of freedom every day in the schools, the streets, the library, and all our plazas. Freedom. A freedom that encompasses why they are so beautiful and alive, why their bodies move to unknown rhythms, why their skin is in shades of luscious chocolate, why the vigilantes should be their heroes, why the vigilantes should be called love, why every female should know that she is a cacica. Freedom. Freedom is something that comes from one's soul. My soul tells me that our battle has not yet been won. We must make freedom a priority in our lives. Freedom. Yes, a freedom of spirit to change what surrounds us. A change that incorporates all of us. Body, mind, soul, without fears. Freedom. Everything we need to accomplish in life has a consequence. We live, we love, we work, we care, we fight for what is real and just with dignity and commitment. Let us begin to walk the freedom walk. With heads held high, committed to humanity, self-determination, and self-love. Let us walk and fight for a free Puerto Rico. Freedom. Viva Puerto Rico libre.